Hello guys, it's Sam and I'm back again with another video, and today we are looking at God Friended Me Season 2 Episode 1. So without wasting your time, please smash that like button and click subscribe because I do videos like this each and every day. Well, almost. So today we are back with God Friended Me Season 2 Episode 1. If you know God Friended Me, let me just give you a clear brief review. And before we go anywhere, spoilers to those who haven't watched the season or who haven't watched the episode, because it's going to be an interesting one. New stuff happened. It was an interesting episode. I really enjoyed the new girl, or we call her Joy. It was an interesting thing. I enjoy how she just came and just picked in and she became part of the cast. Simple as like that. So God Friended Me is about this guy, as you can see moving. His name is Miles. Miles is a guy who received a friend request from a girl, or somebody was calling himself God on Facebook. So this friend request started giving him too many missions that he was going through with his friends Rakesh and Kara, which they were solving, helping too many different peoples. That's the most thing I like about this series. This series always teaches people something at the end of the days in terms of how to be to humor yourself, how to help people. It helps you. So without wasting any time, let's go to these things and the favorite moments that we had. So in this episode, we begin with last season. In the end, we saw a young lady by the name of Joy, like as you're seeing on the screen with mouse. So she came and she told him that somebody calling himself God has just sent me a request of you, saying that I need to meet you. So that's where it started, or it had suggested his name. So we were confused, asking maybe we need help, but it was clearly explained in this episode. It seems like God is now recruiting more disciples. So in season 2 we see another disciple being recruited in the face of Kara. So in this scene, what was happening, it was Miles who was busy talking with other people with their podcasts or maybe radios, just making them or interest them with the second episode or second season of the podcast, which he does each and every time, which is called the Millennial Prophet. So here he was telling them you have to tune in for a new episode that are coming for season 2, but we all knew that he had nothing to actually offer because God has not been sending him suggestions for people to help. So that's how we pick it, and it just showed us that our main character had nothing to do. He was just living a regular life now since we last saw him 3 or 4 months ago, which leads to the next scene. Lastly, when we left, Miles' father, he had decided to leave this bishop thing because he was now interested in actually becoming a regular man, starting a life with the fiance or the one that she is supposed to get to marry with, which is going to be the stepmom of Miles and the sister over there. So the sister, she seems like she's the wedding planner, as you can see, the one who's wearing red, and Miles is just helping up there, and the father there is trying to present whatever he's wearing. So in a way, they were just trying to show us what has been happening for the past months. We have not been seeing this guy. So that's why the father was coming in a weird suit as he was trying to present it to the daughter so that she can approve. But we all know she didn't. Which leads to the next scene where we're introduced to Rakesh. So Rakesh, because of his whiz check, he has now been promoted by Samuel has the guy that they've been searching upon to find out if he was the owner of the gold account, which promoted him to become the head of technical something which is to deal with the technology and hacking stuff. So because he's good with this coding and stuff, he was the one who's actually heading the department. So they were just showing us what he was been doing as it seemed like things are going well for him, which take us to Kara. So Kara, when we last left her, she was preparing to go to France because there was an offer of her to write a book in France, which was always her dream. But also there was a crash of the relationship between her and Miles, because they were now pretty too close, like dating type of, if people loved the Kara and date. So this is where we left her. So it means that she's it seems like she's still continuing doing whatever she's doing there in France. It seems like she's been having a nice time there, as we can see her smiling at the moment. It seems like she's writing something. Behind her is the Eiffel Tower, just for them to show us that she's actually in France, or I don't know, maybe it's just in the studio, I don't know, but it looks good. It seems like she's having a nice time. Which brings us back to this point. Now Miles, since the last time she met Joy, he explained to her what happens with the God account, so that she can also understand what happens. But like any other person in this normal world we live, no one will ever believe that. So she seemed like they hadn't been in contact since then, up to now, where he found him because of something that uniquely happened, which led him to be with where she was. So it starts in the beginning where she's not really interested in this thing. She's not interested in this God account business or situation. She doesn't want to be part of it. She just want to be free and do whatever she want to do, because she want to live her life and just enjoy her life to the fullest and do whatever she's there in New York to do. So Miles was trying to convince him, because it seemed like he's not receiving the friend request and she's not receiving friend request or suggestion from the God account if she's not with him, and he's not receiving any suggestion from the God account if he's not with her. So it's a way of the God account recruiting disciples. I think that's how I see it my way. Which leads us to the next scene, where we discover where Mouse's father was giving a weird lie just to try to lie to the wife so that they don't choose a house, because she wants to move out of the house as they're going to start a new life. But the father has too many memories that he doesn't want to live from that old house. But I understand, people, we know we have that thing that we have in life we don't want to let go, and I think that's the same situation that's going through Mouse's father. He doesn't want to let go the memories that he has of this house, of the former wife, of the children, and everything that is happening there. But we understand, so we'll just wait and see and find out what happens. So we get introduced to the God account suggestion when Joey and Miles actually met and they started doing this thing. So this is actually like the first mission of what we've been waiting for, which is actually the first episode of the part 2 of the Millennial Prophets, because of this man who's an officer. So the story of this man, he was a cavalry or somebody who's so committed to his office thing. So they didn't know what was the problem. So the purpose of Kara and Miles at the moment, they were just wanted to find out what is happening. But Kara, as she's still learning, she just brags, she says things that were off the leash, or which can scare a human being, which ended up making him leave them without even saying goodbye, because she actually scared him. But that's what happens when you are learning. It takes time. So we find him on a grave. We didn't understand what was the purpose of this, but it has an end, it has a meaning in the end. We just wait and see. So we come to the end where they introduce Rakesh now to the new person that the God account is now trusting, which was Joy. So Rakesh was being asked, so you are useless if you are not doing the hacking. Then Rakesh was like, okay, yeah, it can be, but it takes time, because one thing that I felt like Joy didn't have in the beginning was the patience and willing to take time to learn and find out how they can help, because she had to be the person to help. That's why the God account recruited her, as same as how Mouse was recruited. So it took time for her to pick it up, but it takes time. So which takes us to Karen. So most of us were really interested in find out what was her biggest or what was she really doing in France that they had let being there in the beginning of the season or the beginning of the season 2. So we found out as she was writing the book, she had somebody like a mentor or somebody she wanted to meet up, who had helped her to meet up with Mouse and also find out about her mother in the last season. So someone else had to do his connection, the Dudu standing next, who's standing, who they're looking at each other, he had to do his connection because he's a billionaire, he can get through anything, to help her find out the person she was looking for. So it's just their way of giving the character something or a purpose in France as she writes a book and do something. Which leads us to the next scene where we see our two heroes or our two disciples from the God account who are supposed to be saving this man. So they were in a basketball court where they discovered that this man actually, just after playing, he found himself not really breathing well, and we didn't understand what was happening, which ended up leading him to the hospital, where Julie played a sick comedy, just lied by saying that she was the wife, fiance of this man, which helped her get in touch with whatever was happening, his medical condition, which we found out that he had a heart situation that it doesn't kill him if he's okay, but if he gets too much emotions or things, it may lead him into a stroke or actually die. So which forced these guys to try to stop him. And Mouse, at the same time, Mouse felt like Julie wasn't the right person for this God account. He felt like he was the one who was doing well, and it has been good for him, but he wanted to be the one who continues with the God account. But he went, who else can give him advice than the father? Because they were going into a similar situation. The father didn't want to let go of the house, and Mouse didn't want to let go of the God account, but they had to talk to each other and came to an agreement of letting go of the God account in the house, so that they start a new life with these new people or these new things that are happening in that God account, which led the Mouse going back to Julie, where he went and apologized and actually explained how it was going to be helpful, how it was going to be helpful for them to be into this situation with the God account and stuff like that. So which leads to this new purpose, where we actually find out that this whole new marine man who came from the Philippines, from where he was serving the country, the purpose that brought him in New York, it was actually a person that he met, which he actually fell in love when he was serving his country. So he was actually looking at her, looking for her, but he couldn't find her, which actually led to the point where he was at the cemetery, where he was standing at that grave. It was actually the brother of this woman, because they were connected with this one. With the time when the brother of this woman passed away, that's when they broke up with this man, because they were far away, because she couldn't take it losing another person that she was interested in. So at the end, Mouse and Julie had a purpose or had a mission, and they knew what they had to do. They had to do by all means to help take those set of skills of Rakesh to find out where this woman was, so that they reconnect these people together, so that this man who was willing to go back to the army to go kill himself saving the country could find actually a reason or a purpose to actually remain in America and live happily ever after with the love of his life, which happens that leads to this point where when Mouse was trying to convince him to stay with Julie and he was refusing to listen, then he just went dark for me with the silence. Why did he went dark? It was a shocker. Then from nowhere it lights up again, and it lights up, and guess what? From the phone that Mouse was holding, their face was appearing in that place. Why were they appearing with no choice but to find out that the woman that this man was looking for was actually in the crowd, but by seeing them appearing there, it actually helped that they were able to reconnect with the love of his life, and he actually had a purpose or a reason to actually stay in the US or in New York, which is one thing that we love about the God account. This was something that I didn't expect, the way it came back with the past. I think season 2 is going to be exciting, because we expected something like this, which helped them to reconnect, and you can see they were going in their romantic, and they were appearing in different TVs, podcasts, or everywhere around the city that people were going on, which was just amazing and interesting to be in that sort of. I imagine you looking for a wife and this situation happens, it'll be something that it's forever unforgettable, which was something that actually helped to actually connect these two together, because it seems like they're going to be working together more and more this season, as it seems like Kara, she's in another city or another place. We find out what happens next as it continues. So this is being an interesting thing, which led to this other scene. The father also let go of that house and bought the new house for him and the fiance, and which we were surprised and we are happy now, because the wedding is continuing and a day was served and things were learned, lessons were learned. So it was an amazing experience, and I'm hoping for more. This is why we love that's why I love God Friended Me. Let me just say, it gives us this unforgettable moments where people just happen by mysterious. It makes us believe in the power or a greater power that is above us, which we had seen in this episode. And I love it because I love how the cast are able to do these things and how they're able to connect different people from different lands or cities to come together and just produce something uniquely and amazing like this. So tell me what you think of this, guys. Tell me how you look at God Friended Me and how you love it, and what did you expect from the first premiere of season 2? What did you think of it? How was it? How do you think it's going to go from here? For me, it was amazing. I enjoyed it and I learned something, that you need to be patient in everything that you do. You need to be patient, and the patience always pays in the end. So this is Sam back again, and I'm always gonna be giving these reviews. And tell me what you think. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button, and please don't forget to like if you enjoy, and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of what we're talking about. Tell me what you expect from God Friended Me season 2. I'm expecting from the best. We don't really have a storyline. We don't really know how it's going on like what we had last season, but I think on the next episode, as we continue to do, we might know, because the only thing that we might have right now at the moment is that Joy, she's looking for the adopted child, or the child that she gave away for adoption, that she's looking for in New York, that she's hoping that she connects, which is actually one thing that these people is giving us, so that we can be interested and find out what is his storyline and how is it going to pay out, because this is why we love God Friended Me. They always created that unique thing that we all fall interested in and we continue going with. So this has been Sam talking about how God Friended Me is going to be like for this season. So leave your comment below, subscribe, and click that like button. I'll be back again with another season and with another episode. So if you enjoy, please, I beg you, click that subscribe button and click that bell notification, because I do videos like this each and every day. So thank you. It's Sam signing out.